You think the CIA has the most advanced surveillance system on Earth? You're wrong. The most sophisticated surveillance network in history isn't in Langley, Virginia. It's in your living room. It's in your WhatsApp groups. It's at your cousin's wedding. It's called
What Will People Say?
Protocol, a psychological cage built by your ancestors, reinforced by your parents, and now tightening around your neck. It forces you to spend money you don't have, marry people you don't love, and bury your real self in a grave marked respectable. This is not therapy. This is pattern recognition. What you do with it is your responsibility. Let's talk biology. Why does the phrase "ilunta" make your stomach drop? Because for thousands of years in the Ethiopian highlands, reputation was survival. If the village rejected you, you didn't just feel embarrassed. You lost food, protection, marriage, trade. Your name was your food supply. But you're not in the village anymore. You're in London. You're in DC. You're in Toronto. Yet, your nervous system is still running hyena software. You believe that if you don't buy the house in Bole, if you don't send $500 to the uncle you hate, you will die. The community knows this, and they weaponize it. I analyzed behavioral patterns across thousands of diaspora families. I found 3 psychological weapons that keep you compliant. If you don't recognize them, they are already working on you. Weapon 1. In Western psychology, this is called relative deprivation. In our culture, it's a blood sport. Enough does not exist. Degree? Why not a master's? Car? Why not a Mercedes? Marriage? Is he a doctor? Here's the truth nobody says out loud. The community needs you anxious. If you were content, you wouldn't spend $30,000 on a wedding just to impress people who gossip about you the moment you leave the room. Your anxiety is their entertainment. Sad. Weapon 2. Yilunta. They translate Yilunta as respect. That's a lie. In psychology, this is conflict avoidance trauma. It's the reflex to prioritize someone else's comfort over your own reality. It's why your aunt comments on your body and you smile. Why you lend money you'll never see again. Yilunta doesn't kill you. It keeps you alive long enough to never become yourself. Weapon 3. Guilt. I sacrificed my life for you. Every immigrant child carries an invisible debt. You're not just living for you, you're living for the ghosts of what your parents couldn't be. This isn't love, it's leverage. And at some point, inherited sacrifice becomes a choice you keep making. Meet Solomon. To his family in Addis, Solomon is a big man. He sends photos of the Space Needle. He promised a G+2 house. Solomon wanted to be a designer, but graphic design doesn't translate into status. So Solomon lies. The lie releases dopamine. It feels safe. But lies require maintenance. 16-hour days, no sleep, no life. Grim. Solomon will die at 54. They'll say, he worked so hard. The system will praise him and move on. Direct, confrontational. Are you Solomon? Check your phone. Check your bank account. Tell me I'm wrong. Commanding. You want out? Understand this first. Freedom is expensive. The price is disappointment. You cannot be free and let the good child run your life. You have to fire the good child. The next request for money, time, emotional labor, you say no. No excuse, no apology. Silence will burn. That burning is Yilunta leaving your body. Firm. Stop reporting to headquarters. Your salary is not public data. Your relationship is not a press release. Privacy is not secrecy, it's boundaries. When they can't measure you, they can't control you. Let them gossip. Let them say you changed. In our culture, arrogant just means you have boundaries. If the aunties aren't whispering, you're not living honestly. Here's the terrifying truth. The problem isn't the community, it's you. When your friend posts a new car, do you feel joy or do you start calculating? When someone divorces, do you feel compassion or relief that it wasn't you? Every prison survives because the prisoners police each other. To break the system, you have to stop being the guard. Urgent, final. They're going to call this disrespectful. They're going to say, this isn't our culture. That's the virus defending itself. Send this to the one person in your family who never talks about how they're really doing. Slow, final. Break the cycle.